I'm shooting. Yeah, I'm counting these motherfucking blue strips.
Alright, I'm so sorry, but first off, man, I do not use mods, alright? In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how you guys can use the strike pack and connect it and be able to use it on Warzone, obviously. But disclaimer, man, I don't use the mods, alright? I've seen some comments and people saying that I cheat, and I'm not really that good just because I use the strike pack. I use the strike pack right here, as you guys can see, just for the paddles, that's it, just for the extra buttons in the back. Like, as you guys can see, man, if I go ahead and click this button right here, it's going to take me to my friends list, my social list, and then if I go ahead and click this other button right here, it's going to take me to the challenges tab. But anyways, man, let's go ahead and get started, man. So, obviously, you got to connect your cable that comes with a strike pack, connect it to your PS4. No, you cannot connect it to a wall or your PC or nothing. You guys gotta connect it to the PS4. As you guys can see, I disconnected it because my PS4 is registered as a USB controller. But keep in mind, man, if you guys do not plug this HDMI cable, keep in mind, man, if you guys do not plug this USB cable into your PS4, strike pack won't work. Alright, it won't. So let's plug it into PS4 controller. As you guys can see, I have a regular PS4 controller. No, this ain't a scuff, nothing. You guys do have a scuff as well. You guys cannot put the strike pack and use the strike pack because it will not work, because obviously the scuff already has paddles, so why would you put on a strike pack? You guys gotta match this USB slot cable into here, like on the controller. As you guys can see right here, you slide it in like this. And then if you guys have the version 2, I believe, I'm not exactly sure what version I have, but you guys gotta flip up this little tab right here, and it's supposed to connect to these dots over here. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how you guys can connect it like this, and then all you guys have to do is push it up and you guys will hear a little snap. So then your strike pack should be all connected to your controller. All you guys have to do is now take your USB cable and plug it in, you know, the basics. So you guys plug it in, man, it's gonna like register it and it's gonna turn on the controller like I do. And as you guys can see, now we're in the game. Now we can actually play. So right here, this is the regular tournament mode for the strike pack. If you guys do want to enable mod mode, which is going to have the eyes blue, so I'm gonna go ahead and read you guys all the mods for the strike pack. So for this side, basically right over here, we have quick scope, anti-recoil, secondary weapon, and primary weapon. Which basically, if you guys have a DMR or Type 63, you guys can also make it like it's like rapid fire, basically. Now right here, obviously we are in a Warzone match. As you guys can see, this is a real Warzone match, by the way. But anyways, man, let's continue with this. So for the right side right here, as you guys can see, the right side that I am in, there's going to be the auto run, drop shot, left paddle mod, and right paddle mod. Now right and left paddle mod, I have no idea what those are. I'm not even gonna lie. You guys can also drop shot in Warzone. You guys cannot drop shot in Cold War. I have no idea why. I'm showing you guys how you guys can enable that mod. And then for the other mod, which basically is the auto run, I mean, Warzone already has an automatic sprint like setting right here that you guys can enable. So as you guys can see, to put on shield, you guys gotta click on this triangle right here, this button. But for me, since I have it mapped on my paddles, as you guys can see, if I go ahead and press it, I can actually press it with my paddle right here. Which basically, this is my YY, my triangle button. My other paddle right here is to reload. Now if I go ahead and shoot my gun and reload like this, as you guys can see, it reloads because I have it mapped. Alright, so to enable the mod mode for the strike pack right here, all you guys have to do is click and hold the left button, as you guys can see right here. Click and hold it, and then wait like 5 seconds, and then press the right one, and then the lights should turn on blue, which basically is mod mode. I have rapid fire on for my primary weapon, and I have anti-recoil on. The only bad thing about mod mode is that right now, since I have button assignments on, if you guys do not know what that is, I'm going to pull it up right quick. It's basically custom button assignments, which basically is PS4. You guys can also change the button layout on your controller, like remapping the buttons. If you guys have that enabled just like me, you guys won't be able to use the mods with your remapped buttons on the actual controller. Now right here, as you guys can see, once you guys are in mod mode, to activate the mods, all you guys have to do is click on the left D-pad right here and basically hold it down. So like I said, go ahead and press down the left D-pad right here. Basically just wait like 5 seconds or so, and once your light on the PS4 controller is gone, you guys are good to enable the mod. So to enable them is basically a triangle. To delete them is press down the circle 3 times, and to scroll through the mods is basically the square one. As you guys can see, I'm gonna go ahead and press square, and you guys will see that my light is currently scrolling. As you guys can see, so I have the D-pad button pressed down. As you guys can see, basically my light is gone, and as you guys can see, I am in mod mode because the eyes are basically blue. So to scroll through the mods is basically the square button. As you guys can see, if I go ahead and press it, I'm scrolling through the mods. To enable the mods is pressing triangle, and to disable the mods is clicking the circle 3 times. I'm gonna go ahead and press on this one to enable it. This light will tell you that it's enabled or not. So once you guys go ahead and release the D-pad, you guys will see that your mod is basically enabled. And this one right here is going to be the primary rapid fire. So basically, if I go ahead and scroll through my guns, and if I go ahead and put the DMR for my primary weapon, and if I go ahead and use this for Warzone, once I click on my shoot button, which is going to be the R1 one, you guys will click it once and the gun will keep shooting, basically. So it's gonna make it like an automatic gun. So to enable the mods again, all you guys have to do is click down the D-pad, the left one, by the way, the left D-pad, and then wait for your controller to start flashing. Go through your mod again. It's going to be the secondary weapon fire. If I scroll through the third one, which is this one right here, and enable it by pressing the triangle, I will enable anti-recoil. And then the last one, which is this one, is going to be the quick scope one. I don't really like sniping or quick scoping, so I'm not going to enable this mod. For this side right here is going going to be the auto run, drop shot, left paddle mod, and right paddle mod. I have no idea what these last two mean, but for these two right here is going to be the auto run. I don't really think you guys should enable this just because there's a setting already in Warzone that allows you to auto run. And then this one right here is going to be the drop shot. Now I don't really know how to set this up because it is with specific guns that you guys got to set it up with. Now the thing is, if you guys have custom button assignments, as you guys can see right here, mine is basically enabled. Now if you guys have this on right now, you guys won't be able to use the anti-recoil mod just because it configures like the control settings and stuff like that, and it doesn't really work. I already made a video on how to enable the mods for Cold War. Basically we're making the same one just because some people didn't understand some points that I made. So once you guys go ahead and go to mod mode right here by clicking the left pad right here and waiting 5 seconds, you guys will be able to go to your mods and scroll through your mods, as you guys can see. So I'm gonna go ahead and scroll through my third one. Once you guys go ahead and press the triangle button one time, you guys will be able to adjust the mod. So L1 right here, I'm gonna decrease the anti-recoil, and the R1 right here is going to be the increase one, which basically is the same thing as the other mods as well. They basically work the same thing, by the way. So if a gun has too much recoil, like the Mag 10 or something like that, I want to increase the recoil so it controls it more. And if you guys are using a gun that does not have a lot of recoil, you guys can decrease it and basically adjust it where it's perfect. Now to get out of mod mode, all you guys have to do is press this button right here. As you guys can see, press this button, wait like 5 seconds, and then press the right button right here, and then the eyes will turn white, which basically is tournament mode, which basically means you guys can only use the paddles. Pretty much to adjust any mod you guys want to, all you guys to do is left click on the D-pad right here, go ahead and scroll through your mod, enable it, and then once you guys enable it, press on it again so you adjust the settings, and then basically go ahead and press L1 to adjust and R1 to adjust positive and negatively. L1 right here to the left side is basically to decrease, and the R1 is basically to increase. For the right side right here is basically the same thing, honestly, but basically pretty much you guys already get the point to enable and to disable the mods and adjust them and stuff like that. I'm gonna be leaving a link down below for the list of the mods and where to enable them and stuff like that. Drop a like and subscribe if you guys are brand new to the channel. I don't really like making videos on these type of things, but I kind of have to since last time I didn't really explain it enough. Anyways, man, hope you guys will enjoy today's YouTube video. Drop a like and subscribe. Anyways, man, it's been your boy Eros. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.